Yes, sir. Y'all already know what the fuck going on. It's the one and only Miho King. Back running up in the park. Got BJ Montana, Billie Jean Drip running with me. So y'all already know it's about to go down. Alright, so I want to start off asking y'all a question. How y'all feeling about the 2K so far? Honestly, I'm digging it. I think it's an upgrade from last year. As y'all can see, I made an interior force. The pie chart with the driving and the shooting. I find it hard to play without a shooting bead. I think it just makes the game so much easier. And it took me a while to get the concept of shooting down because this year was a struggle shooting for most people, not just myself, I'm sure. But once I put the right badges on, my shooting took off. Just to let y'all know, my 5 shooting badges are all Hall of Fame. I had 20 total. I got Catch and Shoot on Hall of Fame. I've got Green Machine Hall of Fame, Hot Zone Hunter Hall of Fame, Quick Draw Hall of Fame, and I've got Range Extender Hall of Fame. I find that these 5 badges make my shooting so much better. From the gameplay, you can see BJ Montana playing D. Got a loose ball going the other way. But yeah, the game has been fun to me, man. Understanding like what jump shots work, which ones don't. I had a jump shot at first. I was using Rudy Gay, and I wasn't greening a lot of shots. I greened a good handful, but I wasn't greening a lot. I was more so just making shots, but they were whites. And I had flexible release on for a long time. As you can see, this guy greens up on me. But the flexible release, for people was saying it wasn't working. So I go and take mine off, trying to see what the meta's all about. And I mean, it worked out for me in the end. As you can see, BJ Montana with a green of his own. But it worked out for me. My shooting to me has become more consistent. I green a lot more shots. And I had to change my jump shot along with the badges. So I started using Zach Lavine's jump shot. Zach Lavine's jump shot is very underrated, I believe, in this game. As you can see, also, Billie Jean Drip with a green. We all about the greens, man. Green machine, green machine. But yeah, Zach Lavine's jump shot is pretty good in the game. It almost looks like Trey Burke, but it's a very good jump shot to have. If you're trying to find one, I found good success in it. Got greens in my face, kinda. Yeah, the game said it was wide open, but yeah. For the most part, though, the badges were the most compelling part about getting my guy right. Once I figured out those and got the badges situated, I feel like my dude was much better. Because when the game first came out and I was shooting, my threes were already maxed out, basically. They were at a 76 then. And Lord, I was missing so many shots. All whites, never greens, just white, all misses. And I kind of blamed it on not having the badges. So I was like, once I get the badges, then the shots will start falling. As you can see, this guy greens in my face. 19% covered. But I was like, once I get the badges, then the jump shot will start falling. So I went in the lab. I went on my career. I grinded. And to be honest, because I made a post player, speaking of, this is my first green of the game, first shot of the game. But because I made a post player, in my career, mainly all I did was grind my driving badges, basically. Because I was just posting up getting buckets. I really never got my shooting badges until I started playing like rec or park. And it wasn't easy. It really wasn't. It took forever for me to fully max out my jump shooting. But when I finally got it maxed out, that's when I started moving badges around, trying to figure out what badges worked for me, what badges wouldn't, what badges I needed, what badges I didn't need, and just start playing around with the badges. Also asking people who I play with, like BJ Montana, Billie Jean Drip. Here's my first shot of the game, and it's a green. But asking them people, like, what badges they're using, what badges they think work. And BJ Montana, I want to give a shout out to him. I appreciate him because he was the person who told me that flexible release wasn't useful. And I thought it wasn't, I'm not going to say it was not useful, but it's a badge I can do without. Let me say that. It did serve a purpose. That was great defense by him, good read. But it did serve a purpose. It's just I could do without the badge. One of my friends, called him T-Stick, he also was a person who told me that I didn't need, what other badge did I? A steady shooter. He got on me about steady shooter for a long time. And I had that badge on for a while. I took it off And it did. It was a useless badge for me personally. I didn't need it. But my driving finishing badges, I have 12 of those. They're on. I've got contact finisher on Hall of Fame. I've got back down punisher Hall of Fame and drop step on Hall of Fame because basically I'm a post scorer. So, and this was a comp game, by the way. These guys came to play. They were balling out. The guy in all black was shooting everything. He made a good handful of shots, but he was shooting everything. It was a good drive by Billie Jean drip. But yeah, the team we played against, they were definitely on their A game. They had a game plan. They executed it. So I tell my guys, hey, we got to buckle down. We got to buckle down defensively. That's a bad shot with a great rebound. And I sprayed the court, let him take it coast to coast. We up 17-13. So game's winding down. That should have been a steal, I felt like. But we already know what his game plan is. He kind of just wanted to play around the screen, get open for a three. So I'm playing high to make him pass the ball, and he passes it. And BJ Montana gets the steal, he hands it to me. Green. You know what's going on. And like I said, the jump shot, Zach Lavine, I think it works very well. Any of y'all struggling with the jump shot, definitely go put on Zach Lavine, see how it works. You won't be disappointed. So as you see defensively, we're playing them for the three. We know they want it, so we're just playing up high everywhere. He cuts through, I don't jump. I play very disciplined on defense. I usually don't do a lot of jumping. I get the rebound, outletting it. Billie Jean drip goes to the corner. Bang. Game time. But the defense, I usually don't jump a lot because I'm a person who thinks defensive badge is supposed to matter. And I have Intimidator on goal. So I play defense based off the badges I have. I used to have post move lockdown. I took it off to put on brick wall for my teammates to use my screens. But that Intimidator, it is something. But every now and then I do get down there and I have to jump a little bit. But it's very seldom. Usually the Intimidator kind of works. And don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those people who thinks all badges are supposed to work exceptionally well. I won't shoot half court three thinking range extender is supposed to save me. I'm not one of those people. But I think some of the defensive badges should be strong enough to where I don't have to jump a lot at shots. I should be able to stand still and affect the shot with my hands up. So that's game one. Moving on to game two. So y'all can see we walking on the court. This game wasn't honestly as tough as the first game. But in this game, you'll see me make a white on a three ball. And I feel like I don't make enough whites, but I play against people who I feel like make a ton of them. I've always said that. I think we play against people, and I watch people shoot, and they'll go 5 for 5 without green in one shot. All threes, 5 for 5. Now, I'm not sure what badges they have, and I don't check, so I wouldn't know. But with all the badges I have or have had, like the steady shooter, the flexible release and all that, steady shooter usually is a badge that I thought would help me make more whites. But we'll get into that as the game goes on. First play of the game, and this dude's already getting ridiculous. 360 windmill slam? Jesus. So we come down, and the beginning of this game was tough. It was a struggle. Like I said, there's the white three. And from that shot on, I think we missed our next 3 shots. It was a struggle from the beginning of this game. We kind of couldn't get it together at first. You'll see me miss a shot. Billie Jean's going to miss a shot. BJ Montana's going to miss them. And all these were open shots. And their gameplay was pretty simple. It was basically just get to the rim. But as bad as our offense gets sometimes, our defense is always great. As you can see, shot clock violation, that's great defense. For the most part, even when we play bad offensively, it's very hard for us to lose games because our defense is exceptional. And you'll see me open for another shot. Miss. In a lot of my videos, you'll probably see me playing with a lot of different people. I play with probably about 8 people. I play with BJ Montana. I play with Billie Jean Drip. I play with Shrimp Gang CEO. I play with Miho Mamba, part of the Miho squad. I play with Miho Allen, also part of Miho Squad. Rutabaga TTV. I play with King Hope. There's a lot of people I play with. So you'll see a lot of gameplay footage with a lot of different people. I play with I Am Legend. I play with King Manny 901. Judah Dunn 901. Kush the Huncho. I play with Lil Josh 901. Yeah, my friends list is extensive. And that's just in 2K, honestly. Whooping! Don't bring it in here. I told y'all the defense is exceptional. It always has been. This play kind of bothered me. See, this is where my badges don't work. He did a post spin on me and then went up with it. And that's a guard. I just don't understand it. But here comes Billie Jean drip. Swooping to the rim. Easy money. Like I said, this game wasn't as hard. If anything, we made the game harder than what it was with our lackluster offense. But it got better as the game went on. One thing I do find kind of hard to take in with the game is like some of the badges and how they have no use. And the reason I say no use is like you can still do things without certain badges that you shouldn't be able to do. Prime example, bailout. Like bailout is a badge that helps you pass out of your shots. Now, I've seen people do it without the badge and they do it consistently. Like what's the use for the badge if you can do it consistently without the badge? You see BJ Montana with the OP hop. Pass out to me and I get greens. Green machine. It's a badge you need to have if you're a good shooter. It's valuable. So we coming down there on a little break. Billie Jean drip with the steal from behind. He's on the fast break. He throws it back. You know what's going on. Greens. I'm telling you, most of my shots, greens. And I was the person who in the beginning thought Green Machine wasn't even the right badge to have. Well, I didn't think it was a good badge to have. But if you're consistent with your greens, it does help you out. Also, it helps you get more consistent with the greens. And this dude, once again, just drives and goes right over the top of me. But badges that I think don't work, also unpluckable. I'm not going to say unpluckable doesn't work, but from what it says, it doesn't work as good as it should. I feel like it says you won't get robbed as much. And the higher you have it, I feel like it should be harder to steal the ball from you. And I balled with people who have unpluckable on Hall of Fame. And I've watched them get consistently robbed by people who have 1 or 2 defensive badges, none of them being pickpocket. So it's amazing to me. But back to the gameplay. Billie Jean drip misses another shot. We're not worried about the misses because guess what? Ooh, let me get that. We still got D. So I throw it up ahead to him, let him do something he's familiar with. Goes to the rim, get nasty with the reverse windmill. So we amp now. It's time to turn up on defense. So we get rugged with it. We bumping all over the court. Hard body. We pressing up on everything. The defense amplified made the gameplay easier. The hop step, one of the most creative moves on 2K. I'm going to say creative because everybody does the hop step. The hop step is legit the most OP move on the game. Every archetype does it. Every player does it, from bigs to guards. BJ Montana just chopped up the defense with those smooth moves. Everybody does it, from guards to bigs to forwards to people who can't dribble, people who can dribble. And then you add the fancy footwork badge. It makes it so much harder to guard. But they are definitely OP. I have a guard and I have the same badge on my guard. It's tough. The struggle is over with. Billie Jean drip with the green. If you look in the top right corner, you'll see that I actually have my takeover. Now, let me explain something to you about my takeover. I get my takeover a lot, and I very seldomly use it. Reason being is because I have a defensive takeover, which is the rim protector takeover. I pride myself on playing good defense. I think my defense is actually pretty good as a big man. Let me say that, as a big man. So, I feel like the takeover, I usually try to get team takeover anytime I get my takeover. Any and every time I get my takeover, I'm always going for the team takeover. Always for the team. Always trying to benefit them because I don't need it to play good defense. So my whole time I have it, I'm trying to get it for the squad. And then as you can see, Billie Jean drip continues to punish the rim. But the takeover, I'll have it in park. And like I said, I seldomly use it. I almost never use it. And I don't feel like I need it. My defense is good enough to where I don't have to use it. I'll still play good defense. It does enhance my D, but I don't need it that bad. If it starts getting chippy, then I will use it. But for the most part, I'm trying to get a team takeover. especially in the rec where my teammates can actually benefit from it. You see Billie Jean drip with the nasty step back. You heard the gunshots. Man down. Game time. So, as you can see, your boys went 2-0 today. I'll be uploading more videos of me playing rec or me playing more park with these guys or another group of guys. Show y'all how comfortable I am my builds. I'll also be playing my slash and playmaker point guard. Through the 97 overall. But leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. I'll holla.